Is up, everybody.
Yo, yo!
Are you guys, Jimmy, you're watching the baseball game too?
I'm putting it on right now. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, I got it on too. All right. Welcome to episode 5, Squatchin Sports Podcast.
Cinco.
We made it to 5. What does it take? Is it 21 days to build a habit? So is it 21 episodes to build a habit? Or
something like that.
Or we pretty much have it. This is it, right?
No, we're getting there.
We need like 21 minutes.
Is this light streak a problem?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, you're good.
Must look worse
good.
on my end.
No, you're all right. All right. Episode 5. So obviously, I guess the main thing tonight, we're not going to really talk about it a whole lot, but we'll be most likely watching it live until it ends. But USA versus Japan in the championship for the World Baseball Classic.
America.
Right now, USA is down 3-1. America.
Be all right.
But, hey, we got plenty of time. This is a high-powered offense.
All I'm saying is I'm so mad I did not get that bet in.
Yeah, you already hit one.
Bro,
leg
we
of
were playing Catan before the cast, and me, Tom, my brother, and Ange, Tom's wife, she goes, Jim, should I put money on Trey Turner home run? It's plus 400. I said yes.
Oh,
Hotter
him
than a
individually
fucking
was
forest
plus
fire.
400.
He was plus 400 for a home run. He hits a dinger.
Wow.
Oh, she was sick.
Dude,
she was
so
sick.
Mine was the one that I sent out. It was the boosted one, FanDuel today. It was either
Can you turn that back
him
on?
or Trout for plus 250.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Trey Solo was.
Yeah, I mean obviously
Plus
you're
4.
narrowing it down. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's way better. Thank you. We got Chris alive on the stream tonight. Hold on. Rotate. Say hi to the people.
Hey.
See, guys, I like to hedge my bets because she wasn't going to watch this shit anyway. So now I just bring her down here. We got a special basement edition.
There we
This
go.
is my
There's a hit.
basement.
There's a hit.
Nice.
Yep. Little suns out, guns out. First time it hasn't snowed in probably 3.5 years up here in fucking Ohio. So
Hey-o.
we're living, baby. We're
in
living.
spring now. We in spring
And of
now.
course I'm going to send you one of the 12 I have out, and of course I sent you the hardest one.
It's all right. I'll get it typed up.
John, I'm appreciating the rotating background theme. That's quality.
That's what I told
quality.
you.
Literally-
Keep that.
It's like a
Yeah,
must
he literally
have.
said before I got on, he was like, I guess I gotta change my background like every episode now. I was like, I mean, yeah, you kind of brought it on yourself. Like, you have to.
Shout out Michelle, liking the lighting. Yeah, that's the way to do it, John. That can be your thing. I'll just do it every episode in a different part of the house or something. I don't fucking know.
Nice. I'm just gonna wear plain t-shirts. Oh boy.
Dude, this is I'll tell you what, this kind of baseball hits different, huh?
It does. I don't know. There's a lot of controversy around it right now because of the injuries.
Yeah.
Like Altuve got hit in the hand against us actually in that
Broke his
semifinal
thumb.
game. Broke his thumb, out 8-10, and then I was watching PTI the other day, and Kornheiser was just laying into Edwin Diaz, bro.
He's out
laying into
for
it.
literally at least half.
He's out for the whole season. He tore
Is
his
he?
Achilles. Yeah, they were celebrating. Which, I mean, from Kornheiser's perspective, he's a Nats fan, so like I guess that helps him. But you never want to see that happen to anybody.
No, he's one of
You
the
know?
best players there is.
Yeah, but I mean, this
Yeah.
is great for baseball. I saw a stat the other day. More people, I can't remember. It was a Japan game, but I don't know who they were playing. More people tuned in for that than the most ever watched World Series single game.
This game right here
That's
is one of the
nuts.
biggest tuned-in games.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
I mean,
So,
let's be real. I mean, Japan's getting helped by Ohtani, obviously.
yeah, but I was hoping Ohtani was going to pitch tonight. That would have been tight to see
They
him
won't
pitch
let him.
against Trout.
They won't let him. They said he could come in relief for 1 inning max.
Jeez.
Yeah, the
Who's
start
they though?
start tonight for the U.S. I'm trying to remember who he plays with. I think it might have been the Rockies or something like that. They told him no.
The team did?
Yeah, because for them to play, they have to get it approved. It's in their contract. They have to get it approved.
Wow.
See, and that's what they say. Like, facing the U.S., like the pitching's a little weaker because the batters they don't mess with as much. Yeah, sure.
3-0 pitch. 3-0 pitch.
They don't mess with the batters as much, but the pitchers they don't. They're all on restrictions.
Yeah, I mean you'll have that, but whatever. All right, what are we kicking off with?
I mean,
Trades and signings in the NFL.
I think I'm down with that. We can hit that first and then move to March Madness, or jump to March Madness first.
Let's kick her off with some crazy March.
All right, I'm with it.
Let's can you pop it up side by side or share the screen for that bracket?
Yeah,
I tore mine up.
Yeah.
I printed my digital copy out and ripped it up in my office.
I mean, shout out to whoever this is. We don't know, so if you are watching or will watch, let us know because we don't know your name.
Right. Yeah, you have to let us know in the DMs or something, and don't lie. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
who it is. So don't
Will
come
we?
here and pretend.
I will start tracking IP addresses.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll just download something.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, let's think about
first.
it. I mean, I know we talked about it a little bit too. It's kind of crazy to see some of the number one seeds fall. They fell on both sides, men's and women's.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a whole lot of the women's, but I've got all the notifications saying like which seeds are out and which seeds are still in.
South Carolina is still winning the women's one, so
yeah. All right, let's pop it up. So I got the bracket up, and then I have our bracket up as far as who's winning it. Not our brackets particularly, but
well, no, none of us are going to win it. So
no, I'm in fourth. I'm in fourth place.
Yeah, your max is 650, cuz.
I love how it shows that, and it's like, oh yeah, this person's up there, but their potential is to finish last.
Right. Let me share my screen there.
But no, I was reading the craziest stat. I think it was Kansas, Duke, UNC, and it might have been Virginia. Kentucky. It was the first time. It's like the fourth time since it's opened that those seats haven't been in the suite.
Yeah.
No, UW.
Yeah, it was Kentucky. Bama walks to the Final Four, right?
I mean, they're not making mistakes right now.
I know. I mean, San Diego State's been playing well, but Jesus, Sweet 16, Creighton, Princeton, who had that? Nobody.
Who had Princeton? What?
Nobody.
I immediately dogged them.
We were joking about this.
Wasn't close.
A couple of the guys that put in brackets at work, and it's funny because they're like, "Oh, Princeton's going to go get more recruits now." No, you still got to qualify for that school.
Right.
All right. So, as of right now, I think it definitely changed. Shout out to UVA Joe. The owner is Night-Yik. Not sure who you are.
No idea who that is.
But way to go. Way to be, kid.
I also have no idea if the recruiting that I tried to do for this bracket challenge worked. I just threw in I'm in a fantasy football chat with my uncle and all his people, and I just kind of threw it in there. And some of them are some big guys, so I know they like to eat. So that Uber Eats gift card was probably enticing.
Oh,
but I have I got zero responses from the text, so they might have.
Hey, we got 25 people to join the bracket.
I don't know.
Well, we got 25 entries. We allowed 2 entries, so I did 2. Recorded 2.
Ian, do you have access to show that or not?
What am I showing?
Their bracket?
Yeah, the address of the people.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
They're full social. All right, so he had, at San Diego State, Maryland, Alabama. I had Virginia. I had WU winning that one. They could have if he didn't take a horrendous last shot. But
this side of the bracket, I feel like outside of obviously Arizona was pretty kind of down to the pretty much everything besides the Baylor and Arizona.
And Furman.
I knew Virginia
Furman,
was going to be good. I just didn't think they were going to lose the first game. I had them losing the second.
I'm never taking Purdue in anything ever again.
Dude, I didn't realize the last
Ever.
3 years
Yeah.
they've lost to 15, 13, and now a 16 seed.
Yeah.
Holy choke fest.
Yeah. Terrible. Yeah, they lost. I think last year was the only year it wasn't in the first round because they lost to St. Peter's in the Sweet 16. They lost to I don't know, that 13 seed in the first round because they were a 4. Yeah, absolutely dog water.
Yeah, insane.
Arizona was wild. I think that was, I wouldn't say the craziest of them all.
No, the craziest by far was the Purdue loss to Fairleigh Dickinson.
For sure. I mean, because of the seeding, but I mean.
Grow up. I said Fairleigh Dickinson. Chris is over here chuckling.
I mean, to be fair, I when I hear that name, I'm like, what? Who is that?
One of the best things I saw on socials after that game was it was a Purdue page, and they had already turned the comments off, so they were just getting absolutely torched.
Mm-hmm.
But before they had the chance, a couple days before the tournament started, right? So follow me here, everybody. This Purdue page posted the preseason odds for all the teams that actually made the tournament, right? And not like odds in terms of better odds or anything like that. Percentages of how far they advance into each round. Long story short, some absolute gem of a human being hopped in there and said this is fairly inaccurate and spelled it F-A-R-L-E-I-G-H. And I just want you to know, sir, I saw that. You are recognized. I couldn't be more proud of you. That
Good on
is
you, sir.
top tier trolling. Capital A+. So fire.
Dude, so the underdog bet through those first two couple rounds is I think it's plus $2,100 now or plus $2,300 if you bet $100 on every underdog, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, if you bet $100 on every underdog, you're plus $2,300 right now.
Oh, you mean like throughout the opening weekend?
Yes, all the games that have played. Alabama obviously would have lost twice already, right? But the thing is
but that FDU game and that Princeton game probably paid for the whole fucking thing alone.
Princeton paid almost $2,100 itself,
and then whomever Kansas lost to.
Yeah, so I mean,
Arkansas.
I saw that was through the first round, and then I saw that I didn't get the result. It didn't go over 3K, but it was close to it on the second round because I feel like after that they start playing their ball.
Yeah.
Like your knockouts normally don't happen. Like you're not going to see Princeton beat Alabama in the Elite Eight or what is that?
Ian, can you scroll a little bit? Scroll so we can see the rest of the Sweet 16 matchups.
Yep.
FAU Tennessee. I hope FAU gets throttled.
Same, dude.
Did you
That.
See him try and throw that 360 dunk down,
bro? And you miss it. What a bum. What a bum.
That's why no disrespect to the school, but that's why you got a scholarship to Florida Atlantic.
Exactly.
And not a Power 5 conference because you're going to try and be a jag-off like that and can't even finish it.
You ain't
I'll tell you, Michigan State was my one to take out. Marquette was definitely ranked too high for where they were at.
Right.
I had them going to I think 16 at least.
Yeah.
You don't want to see Michigan State in March. Period.
No.
You don't. Don't be surprised. Honest to God, don't be surprised if Michigan State ends up in the Final Four.
And that's the difference, like they say. It comes down to that coaching. Like
Tom Izzo is 18-6 in his career as a coach in the Sweet 16 and beyond. 18-6. That's
wild.
Gas. You have a 750 win percentage in the nitty gritty of the tournament. Woo!
I was really shocked to see Miami make it through.
Who'd they play in the second round?
Indiana.
They're tough. They're tough.
Ian said I wasn't had Indiana winning the championship.
I did. I wasn't surprised they won the first one.
Is that why you
And
weren't surprised?
I
Because you
did
had
have
Indiana
Indiana
winning the championship?
Yeah.
Who'd
That's
you have
exactly
in the
what I was
live
trying to
bracket
say.
going to the Final Four?
Pittsburgh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
that was
appreciate the loyalty.
tough. Heck yeah, you got to, man. I mean,
So
listen,
there is four
if-
teams right now, or four, I should say, four schools that are in the Sweet 16 for men's and women's.
if Pitt played college basketball against Xavier and didn't try to play NBA basketball against Xavier, they had a chance.
They would have only lost by 7.
The amount of times that they just drove like one-on-one into the paint to try to put a shot up, and then they were just covered because they never kicked out. When Xavier was just like 3 passes, 3. Like it was, they were playing chess. We were playing checkers.
McCoy, I want to circle back to what you just said. When you said there's 4 schools that are in the Sweet 16 in the men's and women, you mean alike?
Yeah, same school.
Like, okay, so there's 4 schools that have both a team and the men's and the women's bracket in the Sweet 16.
Miami's one, which actually Miami women's just upset the number 1 seed.
Stanford.
Was it?
No, it wasn't Stanford. I know Stanford got
Indiana.
knocked out, but
I think it's Indiana.
So it's the women's bracket.
Yeah, so it's Miami is in both of them. Tennessee.
Oh, I'm liking split screen action here, Beckles.
UCLA. And I forget the 4th one, but I know UCLA, Tennessee, and Miami was 3 of them.
That's not what I want.
Wait, let me guess. Creighton.
I think it's Baylor.
Oh, yeah, you could be right.
I just want the bracket. What are we doing? How's that the first thing that pops up?
It is. There you go.
It is. Jeez. You can't put me like the first in, first out. Like we're already in the bracket. Nobody cares about that part.
This bracket hurts my head.
Okay, so Miami, UCLA.
And then it should be Tennessee in the bottom, and I think it is Baylor.
Wait, what the hell are we looking at here, Ian?
It's backwards. You got to scroll down and see the other part.
What?
Huh?
What is going on here?
Tennessee.
Oh, okay. They have each region split up like it leads to the Final Four. I don't like
Ohio
that.
State girls are doing pretty well
super
too.
weird. I don't like that either.
It might be.
Oh wait, y'all see the flag in the background right there?
Who's the other one? It's not. Is it UConn? Is UConn still in?
Yeah, UConn's down here.
Yeah.
No, for men's.
Yeah, they are.
UConn's in. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's the 4th one.
Yeah.
UConn dominated their game.
Yeah, so Tennessee,
They won by
UConn,
20 or
UCLA,
something
and
like that.
Miami. Miami's a shocking one on both sides.
Who'd you say? UConn, Miami,
Tennessee,
Tennessee.
and UCLA.
Ookla.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it's unfortunate because UCLA is going to be done first game.
Tennessee is going to be a tough out. They are massive.
They
For,
look
like,
real
just-
good against Duke.
In stature. Yeah, I mean, it's ridiculous. I didn't realize how big they were.
They looked real good
With the
against
SEC,
Duke.
baby.
I don't know. Every year that I picked Tennessee to advance and win, they didn't. But I mean, I can confidently say I'm 31. Let's say I've been doing brackets for 15 plus years. Guess how many times I've picked the champion correctly?
Scroll down, Ian. Right there.
0.
Dude,
The answer is
yeah.
0.
they don't have a tough road to it. I mean, you got literally
Who are we talking about?
Then you got Michigan State.
Kansas State's nice though, boy. Their point guard is fire. I mean, I want to say Tennessee's almost guaranteed to win, but
It's March.
it's March. It's this March too.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, Tennessee may. I think they're going to slaughter them.
And
Bama's
this-
got the
like I
easiest
said
path to
again,
the
they
Final
said,
Four.
like I told you guys before, the number 1 seeds, they weren't number 1 seeds this year outside of like Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Kansas was. I thought Purdue was too.
I
so.
watched Kansas play I mean, it's obviously Kansas State and it's a rivalry game, but I watched them get dominated one game by them.
Yeah, but that's like, think about your to-do list if you're a resident of the state of Kansas. Number 1, avoid tornadoes. Followed closely by number 2, Navigate Farms. Followed even more closely by number 3, watch Kansas State. You know what I mean? Like that is the list. So big game. Never know what can happen there.
I don't know why I can't scroll right on any of these pages.
Probably because you're split, maybe.
There's no bottom
Right.
bar. We're just gonna make it bigger. All
Thanks,
right,
Apple.
so yeah, like what are we doing here? There we go. Look at that. Okay.
There it is.
So we talk about this side. Let's go this side.
I mean, Texas is doing their job. I still like them in the Midwest. We'll see what Miami does against Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Lose. That's what they're gonna do.
They should, yeah.
Houston looks good, man.
I still like Texas out of that one. That would be a good 1-2 matchup in the final or in that elite.
Houston, Texas.
I would love to see Princeton beat Creighton, but Creighton is playing strong. I feel like Mizzou is overrated, so that really wasn't a big win.
Yeah.
My buddy just texted me, said he's watching, but he can't post any comments.
What's he watching on?
That's a great question.
So, and then we got Arkansas, UConn. It's going to be a good little matchup. UConn is strong.
Yeah, UConn looks good.
I hope Gonzaga gets walked by UCLA. I don't know if you guys watched that TCU game, but Timmy is like LeBron when it comes to getting every foul in the world.
Timmy.
I didn't watch that game.
They literally touched that man and that whistle's blowing.
Nothing's wrong with our stream. He doesn't have a YouTube account. Give me all the facts before you have me saying shit live, boy.
Right?
You know who you are.
Yeah, so I see UCLA hopefully beating them. UConn advancing. Tennessee versus Michigan State.
I don't know. I think the best. So what are they? It's Sweet 16 Friday, Saturday, and then Elite 8 or Thursday, Friday, and then Elite 8 Saturday, Sunday. Is that right?
Oh, that's dope.
Hey, there he is. Hi, Tom. Proud of
Tom
you.
said hi.
Yeah, so Thursday,
job.
Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday's the other one.
Of course it was Tom, Chris. Are you surprised? You knew it was Tom without me having to say it.
And then the following week will be final champion.
Gotcha. Yeah, but the title game's always on a Monday.
Correct. Yeah, so the one's next week, and then they're gonna have the title on Monday.
All right. So out of the teams that are left, who do you guys have as the champion?
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, look, he just had the same thing. See? Boom. We'll hear you, Tom. Just for proof. He asked this.
I still like. It's tough. I still like Texas. I mean, obviously I had Arizona, so they're out. So I think it's Texas, Bama.
I think I'm going actually against what I put in my bracket because I believe I had UCLA coming out of their region and going to the Final Four.
Here, let's do this. This will be fun.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's fill it out. Fill it out
Hold
the
up.
rest of the way.
I don't think I need this anymore.
Wait, are we filling it out? Because I'm not going to give my shit away then. Not that my word is bond, because
No,
lost to Fairleigh Dickinson.
I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up, and then whoever goes can decide if they want to keep the bracket the way it is, or if they want to change who they think is going to win.
Wait, can I do that? Or is this just for gigs?
Well, you can't change. This is just for fun. Just for fun.
I thought you had like the master code, bro. Come on, now you got me all.
I mean, I got master codes. I can figure that out. But
don't give them away, dude.
Where are you at? Why can't I find you?
Who, me?
Yeah, there you are.
Keep looking toward the bottom.
Fine. Yeah, you're right below me, man. All right, so you at
Keep scrolling.
I had Virginia in the Sweet 16. What a bum.
Old Furman, man.
What a bum.
Remember whenever I was picking my bracket and I said I watched
Vividly.
Furman play while on the golf trip, and Virginia.
Yep.
They
Well, we can
said,
tell you what
Like
you
it
were
was
doing on your
like
golf.
I remember it like
"Here's
it
your
was last
bracket, get
Monday.
smacked. Here's your bracket, get wrecked."
Whose is this?
Jimmy's.
This is me. What am I doing? Am I just ripping the whole thing through, or give me the rules, Master Code?
I would just say who you got going from each of these to the final four. Who's winning that?
Okay.
You can keep it. You can keep it the same if you want. If you feel the same way. Obviously, there's others that aren't there anymore. But
Of course, yeah. So Bama
okay,
is gonna play Princeton,
that'd be cool if I could do that. Okay, Bama and Princeton.
and Bama's gonna play Princeton, and Bama's going to the Final Four.
Okay.
Houston,
Imagine Princeton
is
making the final
gonna-
four.
that'd be so fat. Houston is gonna play. Dude, I want to pick Texas, but like I keep thinking of that SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob and Patrick just roast the absolute shit out of Sandy for being from Texas. And before you guys say anything, I understand Houston is in Texas, but it's not the same. Horns down, baby. Let's go, Xavier. The Musketeers. Shout out Matty Nans, Xavier grad. And then
We had
Houston
7
going to
people.
Final Four.
We're at 7 people watching live right now.
We're breaking records out here, baby.
Look at this.
We're breaking
That's our
records
max.
out
That's
here.
the highest we've been.
Let's
Oh,
go,
let's
go.
America.
You gotta
Let's get
celebrate the
10
little
tonight.
things, you know.
Let's get the
You gotta
10 tonight.
celebrate the little things. Yeah. So I got Bama beating Princeton in the Elite Eight, and I got Houston beating Xavier in the Elite Eight. And Bama and Houston make it to the Final Four.
Okay.
Okay.
And Tennessee is going to play against Michigan State in the Elite Eight. Michigan State's Tom Izzo-led squad is going to get to the Final Four again as a 7 seed. And they very well could win the whole damn thing. So I got UCLA over Zaga. I'm going to stick with that. I had Kansas obviously going, I'm pretty sure, to the Final Four or to the Elite Eight, losing to UCLA. So I'm going to go with UCLA against Woo Pig looked real good against Kansas, but UConn defecated on St. Mary's. So I'm going UConn. And then UCLA beats UConn. So now we have a Final Four of Bama against Sparty and Cougs against Bruins. Sparty against Cougs, and Cougs gets the hardware. That's what I'm going with. So, for any of you watching, completely disregard what I just said because it's all going to be horribly wrong. Because if you can see in the middle of the screen
Total
here,
opposite.
I had
All the
Purdue
money is-
national champion over UCLA. So,
All right. Well, let's switch to old McCoy's bracket. See where he's at.
Make sure you take that Texas one.
Yeah, which one you take? Which one are we doing? Texas?
Texas.
Let me just scroll down here. Oh, you're just a little. Is this? No, that's your second one. Where's your first one? That one. Below me too. So.
Look at that potential.
All right, run it.
Look at that San Diego, Alabama in there. Screw Virginia.
yeah, but did you have Princeton Creighton? No.
No. I'm gonna go with obviously Bama, and then I'm gonna go with Princeton.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. If Princeton keeps it close If Princeton has it within like a 5-point game with 5 left, they're out shooting just about anybody, and they're winning that game.
And then I'm gonna stay with my team here to go Texas. Xavier looks decent, but I mean, who'd they really play at Pitt?
I mean, yeah.
Damn, shots fired.
I was waiting for it.
Shots fired.
Who'd they really play? Pitt? Yeah, bro, it's right there. You don't see it?
I didn't have him going this. I had him even losing to Drake in one of my brackets, but I think Houston gets kicked out right here to Miami.
Tom has Xavier winning it all. Doug Dimmadome says don't sleep on Miami, but also just said hail to Pitt. So Doug, I'm not really sure what lane we're in here. I respect the fandom. Now he's shouting out Drake, the sixth god. Doug, you are all over the road, bro. I hope you're not drinking and driving tonight because you will catch a Dewey.
You drinking, driving, and watching our podcast at the same time. not a great. No,
we strongly recommend
what
one out of the 3, and it is just watch the podcast.
Facts. Yeah, so I'm taking Miami there. If Wong can stay out of foul trouble, I mean that dude's a stud. Houston's good, but it's one of the number 1 seeds again. I didn't really like, and they were the top favorite for some reason.
Bonica has Texas to the finals. Sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting you off. I'm just trying to keep up with the beat here.
I was actually peeking his bracket today because he's in that running for I think the top 3 right now, and potential's good. So yeah, I would say right there we got Texas, Miami, Alabama, Princeton. We're gonna send Bama there, and Texas horns up.
That's what Bonica said. Let me see. He said check out that Bonica 2 bracket. Ian, after we run through this, pull up Bonica's.
And then I'm gonna say the same here, Tennessee, and I'm gonna stay with See this. I would love to say this is where it comes down to coaching, but Kansas State manages very well too. But I'm gonna take Michigan State. UConn. So I originally had UCLA winning this, and I think they've been pretty dominant, but I feel like being part of the betting world, Gonzaga is going to advance here, just because Vegas loves him so much.
Zags.
Do they?
I will tell you this though. I don't know if you guys saw, but the TCU Gonzaga game, the spread was 4.5, and with 7 seconds left in the game,
I did see that
and ruined a lot of people's lives.
That was at the buzzer.
Yeah.
That was at the buzzer for nothing, just meaningless. Like, okay, good season.
It was like 68% of the money was on TCU spread.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
Vegas dialed that one in.
And then I'm gonna have UConn taking them out and Tennessee taking them out. So I got Tennessee, UConn. So Tennessee, we're gonna get that SEC matchup. And then we'll get Texas versus who's that? UConn.
Texas, UConn. So
Yes.
you got Bama, Tennessee, Texas, UConn.
I'm going to take Bama on the SEC side, then Texas. And I'm actually going to switch my main pick here and take Bama.
Whoa. Wow. Flippy flopper.
Yeah, Bama for sure. Definitely shout out to all the people that I keep making mad tagging SEC on TikTok.
All right. Well, let's go to mine. This is what we did. All right. Well, a lot of red. So
join the club.
So yeah, I'm gonna take Bama over San Diego State. And I'm with you guys on Princeton too. They're kind of the biggest surprise of the 20.
No love for Creighton from anyone on the panel. All these college basketball experts whose teams are eviscerated.
Right. I mean, we know what we're talking about. So, Princeton, Bama, and I'm gonna go Miami over Houston, and I'll take.
Are you taking Miami over Houston because Doug Dimmadome said don't sleep in Miami or don't sleep on Miami and then commented hail to Pitt? Yes or
Doug
no?
Dimmadome owns the Dimsdale Dimmadome, so he obviously hosts college basketball things at the Dimsdale Dimmadome. So
at the Dimmadome, it goes down at the Dimmadome.
It goes. So he's got to know what he's talking about. So we're going Miami. Shout out Doug Dimmadome. And then I'm gonna take Xavier over Texas, because then I can just say that Pitt lost Xavier and so did Texas. So Texas and Pittsburgh are like the same team.
Yes.
That's how it works.
Yep.
The
transitive property.
Yeah, look at this Final Four that I had with no teams in it but Gonzaga. What a pick!
Wait, let me go back up. I know you had Pitt.
Purdue, Baylor.
Baylor.
R.I.P. My second bracket's doing better than my
hope.
live one. I'll tell you that much.
And he's saying he's talking about how he's above us, Jimmy.
Hey,
I mean,
I don't make the rules, bro.
I only did one bracket. Let the record show. I ride with what's in here. Ride with what's
I'm only
inside.
taking credit for this one.
It was a sad moment in our
really.
house when Purdue lost. And not because by no means are we Purdue fans. Again, keep the Ohio State flag in the background. But both I and Krista had Purdue winning it all. So she got so mad at me, she stormed upstairs because the game was over for 7 seconds. And I hadn't started. No, I hadn't started the chicken nuggets for sausage. She was that mad that Purdue lost. That I had a 7-second buffer before I had to go start the goddamn chicken nuggets. Needless to say, I got out of making the chicken nuggets, but not without repercussions.
All right. Well, and then I also pulled the thing up here so that people's comments can appear while they come in, and nobody's done it since I put it up. So we're gonna take it away.
I was
now.
wondering if it was working or not. Honestly.
Yeah. No one just put it in. No one put it in. So Tennessee over FAU, and I hope they smoke them. Like Tennessee covers -15.
You guys do know that like FAU and San Diego State are going to win now, right?
Probably.
Why? Because we said the opposite? Yeah, it's a good point.
Probably.
Yeah, so if you got some money to spend,
just go parlay both those two teams together. I'm sure it pays well.
Yep. Yeah. Absolutely. And then I'm going to take K-State over Michigan State. Ooh. And then I'm going UConn and Gonzaga.
Shit.
I didn't take them, but I would love to see Arkansas win that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, good for them. It'd be a good story.
Right. But Gonzaga over UConn. So I'm going to stick with them going the Final Four. And then I'm going to have Tennessee over K-State. And up here, Bama's in the Final Four from there for sure. And which means Prince is going to go. And then I'll take Xavier on the Final Four. And then from those teams, man, I was impressed with Texas. I'm going to take Texas. Or I'm sorry, Tennessee. I'm going to take Tennessee.
Tennessee gets to the Natty over Bama, right?
Yeah.
So they can't beat them in football, but they'll get the revenge in basketball?
Jackets just covered. Jesus.
No, I mean, I know before the Vols fans get at me, I understand you guys beat Bama this year. Congratulations. Proud of you.
Way to
go. Looking forward to it happening again in the year 2037.
So we're gonna see a Tennessee versus Gonzaga national championship.
Wow. Thought you were definitely going to pick
That's
Xavier.
ugly.
Tennessee's going to win.
That's ugly.
Which
Tennessee
means
gets the title.
pick the opposite.
Send it back to Rocky Top.
That's ugly.
Tennessee's going to win. Dude, did you see their center? 6'7",
I don't want to hear that shit because I
260.
I mean, that's cute. Have you seen Purdue's center? That's why
Yeah, but he's
I picked
like-
them to win it all.
Yeah, he's at home right now.
What, 6'9"?
Bro, that boy, he's
Is he-
7'4", and that boy is thick.
Yeah.
Sitting on his
That-
couch
he
like
ain't-
us right now.
He's not like
Right.
the what are the twins' names on Pitt? The 7-footers, the twin 7-footers, the
Oh,
Garcias
yeah.
or
Diaz Graham.
Diaz's? Yeah,
You guys
He's
are like
like-
his paper.
yeah, but they can hit the three, which is different. So if you're gonna be that
Yeah.
skinny, you better be able to bust from downtown. He's
Yep.
just a fucking house. And shout out FDU, bro. They played him so well.
Yeah.
He still had 21 or 23 points, or something like that. But
Right.
they shut it down.
Dude, what is going on in this game right now?
All right, Bonica.
No,
Bonica
same
2
thing. You can
bracket.
finish this.
Just throw it up.
All right, Mikey.
Like, you were paid to hit a strike
You
zone.
just bring it down. Just open and bring it down. I'll just play it. Thank you.
Michelle just texted me and said, dude, we had a 6'10", 15-year-old girl patient today.
Jesus. Wow. She's gonna be in the WNBA.
I'm sorry if
making
you didn't want me to say it on the
$15,
podcast.
37 cents an hour.
But that's wild.
That's patient confidentiality, Ian.
Right. No one knows who they are.
Oh, really? There's no HIPAA laws being violated on the Squatchin Sports
Dude,
podcast.
sit this guy down.
Big pitch right here. Got him. Just kidding. I don't know what we can and can't say about the games for like copyright. You know
Oh,
all
you're
the shit
good.
that we never paid attention to as kids, like any distribution or accounts of the game without the blah blah blah's written, the express written consent is prohibited. You guys hear that shit all the time, right?
Yeah.
Like, am I allowed to tell people the situation right now,
Yeah.
or do I just say tune into FS1?
No, there's
Look
a lot
at
of
FS1.
now through like Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Now you don't have to worry about it.
Ah, well, that was well outside.
As
So
long
anyway,
as
2-2, 2 outs, bottom of the sixth. We're down 3-1. Japan's got the bases juiced. And
the
their
only thing
leadoff
that
hitter
works
is battling.
is if you had like a mirror in the background that was showing it.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, no mirrors down here except for in the bathroom. And I don't think the world is ready for a lip bathroom podcast. Maybe someday. Today's not that day.
Oh no! Oh, we got him.
No, we're good.
Oh,
He popped it up.
Woo! He left that sucker juice too.
Good
Oh,
Lord.
Slider, belt high, bro. He wasn't sitting on that pitch. He was looking
No,
back.
he's sitting on that.
Yeah, if he's sitting on that, it's 7-1, and we're starting to speak Japanese. This is Pearl Harbor 2.0, basically. What is that? What are they making bubbly in bottles now? You son of a bitch. Let me see it. Put it
Is
up.
that a bubbly bottle?
No, it's not a bubbly bottle. It's a beer in a koozie. Let's go.
He's off the
Welcome back
cleanse.
to the gang, Johnny. No
There
more
goes our bubbly
bubbly.
sponsorship.
They're still sitting here. Hold on. Oh, man.
right, Vonka,
Is this
so-
Bonnie's?
Yeah. So yeah, FAU going to where he has them.
Wow. Bold.
Solid. I was waiting for
Wait a
I was
minute.
like, everything looks pretty standard. Like as far as I can
Wait,
tell.
did he really?
Yeah. FAU beating Memphis. Then he had FAU beating Purdue.
Monica, you got some cherries, my guy.
He's only got, what, 2 wrong there? In the bottom?
Or Roberts,
Yeah.
I mean, that's in the final right now.
Providence.
And
Oh
the Sweet
yeah,
16.
yeah. Providence and Kansas.
Does he have
Which-
Kansas going all the way?
Talk about another bold pick. Providence going to the
Providence to the Sweet 16.
Big
Yeah.
16.
Does he have? Yeah, he has Providence and Kansas going to the
No, he
next-
is Providence in the Elite Eight.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
So does he have them
Jesus,
advancing
you
over
Fucking
Tennessee
menace.
Does he have Tennessee and UCLA next, or no?
Tennessee and Bama here, Texas and Kansas.
Okay. What about up top? I know he was a believer in Furman.
Yeah, he didn't take him.
He took him to beat Virginia.
He took him here. He did. Took him over Virginia.
Yeah, he took him
He
over.
only has one Sweet 16 team wrong in that top part. Oh, them and Furman.
Arizona
Damn.
and yeah.
What a year to just say fuck it and throw all caution to the wind because it worked out so well.
Way to be, Monica. Way to be.
Good for you, Bonica. Proud of you.
So what he needs what? Texas, Houston. He's got Arizona's not making it. Bama. Bama can solve his problems there. Go to his Final Four again. I mean, if Texas does their job, I mean, it's the winning bracket.
Yeah. I believe we have another viewer in here that was participated in our bracket. I have learned the identity of Doug Dimmadome. It was not the legendary Fairly Odd Parents owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. However, close second. It is my little brother. If you pull up the Drew Brew bracket, we can analyze that real quick as well. I know he's still got his champion alive.
All I can say was never Mikal Bridges tonight from the 3-point line. Dude was 0 for 7.
Damn, Bonica Lewinsky. Drew, you savage.
San Diego State, I love it.
Yeah, kids.
I'm telling you, that's where I had him. I did not like Virginia.
Ian, look at this kid. Look at the Pittsburgh trail. He's just like you, buddy.
Way to be.
Just like you.
He wants Houston at home, huh? Just like the rest
yeah,
of
he
America.
has Houston winning it all, so he's not quite as much of a menace to society as you. Oh my god. Oh, it's guys, my birthday is September 4th, but this is a damn close second. Chris is about to come into picture right now with some juice. Anyhow, like
actual juice?
Thank you, love. No.
That guy.
Way better than actual juice. Yeah, no, this is fine and dandy. This is not a bubbly. But
there we go. Lead off walk, baby. There we go.
Pause in the bracket real quick. My bet that's below us right now. I need one more shot from Bo Horvath to hit this freaking thing.
Let's
one
go.
Shot. One shot. And there's 8 minutes left in the third.
Ian and John are gamblers. John is a degenerate gambler. So please pay attention to the ticker because sometimes they do good with that. More often than not.
So
Cheers.
Hedman missed tonight by 1. Everything else literally flew over.
I'm stressing.
And
stressy?
Missed by 2 tonight.
I'm stressing. One more shot by Bo Horvath with 8 minutes, 50 seconds left. And they're 5-2. How do you know have more than 2 shots?
Were they down?
No, I think they were always up against Toronto.
Okay. That makes it tough.
Are you sitting on the remote? Why did it just go back?
We got top of the lineup.
Look at his East bracket. His East section of his bracket.
Look at his East section.
So how many games have you guys watched?
How many games of what?
Of the March Madness.
Good bit.
I mean, as much as I could. Like, you got to understand, we're all employed, right? So
correct.
Until this podcast takes off and we're like Pittsburgh native Pat McAfee,
shout out,
getting 500,000 views a day, I still have to work. So, I could have it on all day in the background, but your boy's still doing his job. I don't know. I'm not going to say I've watched 32 of them, but I've watched a fair share. Watched the games I cared about on the weekends. Saturday we made a Columbus run. Quincy had a little cheer clinic, so
we got
missed some of that.
Right?
But if that was who was that? Was that Mookie?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Then Trout's up. Bro, if Trout hits a dinghy,
dude, they were talking about his, and it sounds terrible, and they won the jinx the hell out of him, but in playoffs, he's like 0-9.
Yeah, he plays for the Angels, bro.
Yeah,
they're like double.
The last time the Angels did anything of merit was when I was 13 years old in my in-house league, and I was the Angels, and we won the title.
And there was the Angels in the outfield?
Ooh, that hit him.
Hit his hand or hit the bottom of the bat?
No, I want to hit.
It hit the bottom of the bat.
He said, nope, I want to hit.
That's a bummer. I mean, yeah, I can understand he's a competitor, but yep. Listen, I'd rather hit the bottom of the bat than his pinky.
Right.
The back of his hand.
The Angels took a deep breath.
All right. So where are we at with this bracket? Ooh, not Marquette in the fucking Elite Eight.
Yeah, that's a rough East bracket there.
Oh, that's real rough. All right, yeah.
Doug Dimmadome.
Oh, having to sell the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Drop in. Ah, shit. Come on, Goldschmidt, do something. Who did he have going to the Final Four? Was it Duke?
Bama Duke. Yep. UCLA. Just out of principle, I can never have Duke going Final Four. Just makes me sick.
Yeah. Yeah, not a Duke guy.
Same.
Not a Duke guy.
All right. Well, I think that's enough for March Madness, right?
I've had enough. I had enough the second day. So,
right. Real quick, here is where we stand right now with the bracket. Again, UVA Joe, wherever you are, way to be in first right now.
Proud of you.
Yep. This could definitely change.
He has the highest max potential too.
Was he
briefly?
Bonica is 1480.
Bonica 2? The one he had us pull up?
Bonica 2.
All right.
Bonica 2. Yep.
So if they did 2 brackets and they win the Uber Eats gift card, do they get a $12.50 instead of $25?
Yeah, they get $12.50, and then we use the other $12.50 to order us food for the podcast.
Damn.
No, we'll give them the 25.
Could you imagine? Oh no.
Yikes.
Oh god.
Yikes. All right.
And is somebody better get on next inning for Trey Turner.
Right.
And if he comes up to bat, they better not throw one pitch to him. The dude's
all right. Time to talk NFL, baby. Get us rolling, Beckles. Because I got some shit to say.
Man, we got a lot of stuff. We didn't talk about a whole lot last time, right? I mean, we covered a little bit, but
no,
briefly. There was a lot going on with brackets. Yeah. Should we just dive right into winners, losers, and then talk about specific players?
Yeah.
Cool with that.
All right. You guys go.
You got the we can go ahead and take up the 32 team and go from there. Gonna throw it up.
With it.
What am I throwing up?
Divisions.
Screw.
All right.
You got him up?
Share screen. Yeah.
It's actually crazy. I just scrolled across. Dante Hightower retirement was needed.
Let's throw us back on the side here.
There we go.
Reject those. All right. Let's start with the AFC East. I mean, the Jets haven't done anything yet besides say that they're trying to get Rodgers. Right.
Yeah, but I mean, did they have to do too much? They signed Lazard.
They did sign Lazard.
Yeah, Lazard was big.
Yeah,
their defense, strong.
Yeah.
strong. They really don't have to worry about too much on the defensive side of the football.
No, not at all. It's the offense. I mean, once they get Rodgers.
I mean, once they get Rodgers, everything else is just going to start falling in line.
I don't know why everybody is so horned up about that either, man. Like,
because
he really, honestly, like, okay, yes, MVP multiple times in his career, won a Super Bowl. Has he had that good of a career? Objectively speaking,
he likes to lose in the playoffs.
Very good at that. Very good at that.
Does.
But like, has he actually had that good of a career?
I think the biggest thing behind him is going to be how many people follow.
What do you mean? How many people follow? Like how he dictates the market, or
what he's going to bring? What he's going to bring to New York?
Apparently,
an actual quarterback.
I don't know, man. I just think he's always kind of been overrated. Again, and I guess I got to tread carefully when I say this because I'm not discrediting that the dude's been a Class A talent his whole career and everything like that. But like, bro, not for nothing. You played in the NFC North for your entire career. Like, that very well may be the worst division in football since the turn of the century. Top to bottom. I know the NFC West was bad for a long time. I know the AFC South was kind of wishy-washy. Oh, yeah, but we have all season to roast John about how bad the NFC South is. We don't have to do it on this episode. I don't know. I never understood the hype. His one Super Bowl win came at the hands of Rashard Mendenhall because you're not telling me if he doesn't fumble there, Big Ben's not winning that game.
Right.
That's all he did his whole career was come back and win in the fourth quarter, unless he was playing the Patriots. So
I'm not saying they would have been like automatic last year, but they definitely would have won a lot more games with an actual quarterback.
The Jets.
The Jets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, that's fine. Listen, I'm not saying he's not going to go there and have a better impact and improve that record, right? Because he will. But I personally think he's been overhyped his whole career.
I think very well they could win 10 games at least next year.
It's going to be a hard division to do it in.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Patriots are falling off.
The Patriots are definitely going to be last in the division.
They're lost.
I don't know. That's another team. Lost. That's another team. I think they're a quarterback away. Honestly,
they don't have no receivers.
They still have they've never had receivers.
Not out Juju.
Outside of Wes Welker
but they had Tom Brady.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fair. Tom Brady makes shitty receivers look a lot different than Mac Jones makes shitty receivers look. Yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
I think they're going to finish in the bottom division. Whether that's under 500 or.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be bottom division. I think Miami will be right behind them.
Miami's they reloaded on defense.
Or they reloaded on defense, but
I don't think they did as much as they said they were going to do. There was a lot of rumors.
I mean, obviously Ramsey.
Jordan Poyer was going there. They did get Ramsey.
But they got to figure. I mean,
they're all in on Tua.
They got to figure out that quarterback situation. If he gets hurt, they're done.
They're all in on Tua.
Shoot a puck.
My boy Skylar Thompson, who was sitting on my free agency bench in fantasy, isn't it?
No, never was. Never was. AFC North. Ian, you're not going to be happy with me here, bud.
Shocker.
I know, right? So, one, the Steelers did not improve at quarterback in the offseason to this point.
Yeah, man, they don't need to. They improved that line.
Oh, God, here we go.
They improved that line.
Did they, though? That's actually what I've been looking all week so forward to talking to you about this. Did they actually improve the O-line?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, they didn't do as bad last year as was anticipated, I should say. Like, they definitely were better. than anticipated. But I think the guys that they got are pretty like hard-nosed, gritty, like guards, and I think they're going to focus on running the ball a lot more next year, as they should. When you have Najee Harris, who should be running like he did at the end of the season last year all the time.
Correct, and you don't have a quarterback, so you definitely need to run the ball to help him out. I don't know.
Inaccurate, but okay.
I wasn't expecting like a gigantic signing for the Steelers because you never really see that in the offseason. You never have. I mean, the Patrick Peterson thing would have been fantastic when he left Arizona.
Yeah. I mean, I think he does more.
I think he can definitely
coaching.
bring an improvement to the secondary.
Mm-hmm.
This is a really close call here, by the way.
You call him safe, though, so I think he can't overturn that.
Tiger
I don't know if
runner.
you can or can't. Yeah, Tiger's running the call on the field.
Very
is safe.
similar. Yeah, they had a very similar one happen earlier in the game, the
Um,
opposite way, and they called it, reversed it.
Also,
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot that depends on what every team does in the draft, too, right? Like, free agency's cool and all, but I want to know what people do in the draft.
Yeah, I feel like the North has kind of been a little mild.
Yeah, I've heard nothing about Cleveland and Cincy other than like small retention of players and everything like that.
Yeah, they restructured Watson's contract, but
yeah. I'll tell you the biggest thing, obviously, out of this, it's the known thing is Lamar. I think he's finally done with Baltimore.
Yeah, talk about another team in shambles.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the report this morning, and his agent came out and told him that he wants to fully move on.
Yeah, but there's a lot that has to happen for that, though, right?
For sure. I mean, but Lamar, he'll just sit out. He don't care.
Yeah.
You think he actually will?
I think he would.
Bro,
I think it's crazy the amount of money they've thrown at him, and he's saying no to. I mean, that's how bad he maybe doesn't want to be there. But you got to think about it this way too. You say like that's a lot of money, but he also doesn't want to probably waste his career though either.
Right? Yeah, but if I'm Lamar Jackson, all I have to do is point to Northeastern Ohio and say, if you're not giving me what he was guaranteed,
right?
That tells me you think he's better than me, and I think everyone who's ever actually known anything about football. What the
Let's
fuck
go,
just
baby!
Oh,
More just SOGs.
I thought you had a stroke.
Warmer just hit SOGs probably.
1040.
I just seen this like he was a cat, bro.
Let's go. I was so nervous.
Congratulations, it hit. But yeah, if I'm Lamar, I'm just pointing at Cleveland saying you gave him this money, or they gave him this money. You don't think I'm more valuable than him? Where he is in every level, far and away better than Deshaun Watson.
100%. And
better on the ground, better throwing the ball, everything. Yeah.
And I think that's where it's at. I mean, obviously there's a lot that has to happen, but I think they're playing that game like they obviously want him. He doesn't want to be there.
Around him.
Yeah.
They built their whole entire scheme around them having Lamar Jackson as quarterback.
But now they have nothing for him except money.
Right. Pay the man.
Oh, they are.
They have the money.
Yeah. They're trying to, but they're just I think the biggest thing is when they came first in, they pretty much slapped him in the face with lowballing him. And then they lowballed him again. And now they're saying, oh, we offered him this. This is what he wanted, and now we're saying no.
Well, good. You had your chance.
Yeah.
It's also a business, though, bro. You're going to negotiate. You have it's the epitome of business is negotiation.
And that's the thing is, I feel like this is his contract. It's going to be his biggest contract for his career.
What is he? 26
with his injuries.
Like this is his big contract. This is the one he has to take the most advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't see where else he would go.
Ian?
They said the Colts.
There it is. There it is.
We're getting there next, Ian. They got Gardner Minshew.
It is.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
The
Minshew Mania.
Colts,
That's the franchise.
baby.
Dude, Ian is definitely growing the stash for Minshew Mania.
I will.
If I could,
I absolutely will.
I still wouldn't.
But yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing. I mean, obviously, there's a little stuff going on in that division, but that's going to be the biggest move, obviously, I think, out of all those 4 teams. For sure.
Yeah.
You could trade Kenny for Lamar straight up.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't hate that. I wouldn't.
Oh, what?
What? I mean, who would? Like, would you rather have a guy like Lamar Jackson
Easy,
just be
dude.
dynamic all the time?
Easy.
Sure.
I would rather have Lamar Jackson than
But-
Kenny Pickett. I would rather have
In all
a
reality,
used
that ain't gonna work.
napkin than Kenny Pickett.
See, bro, I cannot wait. And I know you said you can't either.
They have
But-
enough.
I've said it live.
I know.
They have
I've
enough
said it
space.
live.
I don't know if they
I know.
make it work, but Atlanta has enough space for him.
They do
Lamar?
that. I heard they said they're not in on it. Whenever
That would
he
be
were able,
interesting, though.
they were able to talk to him. Yeah.
That would
Whenever
be
they were able to
interesting.
talk to him, they said they were out.
That man needs an inside dome.
Why?
Sure.
So we got the South.
Wait, why does he
Um,
need a dome? Hold
Huh?
on, I'm not letting that slide. What's he
What?
need a dome for?
He says he don't like the cold.
Oh, I was like, I was just trying to figure out the justification. Like,
Yeah,
He's
he
a
said
skinny
he don't
man,
like-
bro.
He doesn't like the cold anymore.
oh,
He's like-
I don't
he's
fucking
like
like the cold
1% body
either,
fat.
bro. What?
He's like 1%
It was
body
still
fat. He
3
got-
inches here 2 days ago.
Dude, you
He's
join
not-
the dude. You go to the NFC South. You got Tampa, you got New Orleans and Atlanta inside, and you got Carolina.
And 6 easy wins, no matter what team you're on.
Right.
Any team could viably sweep that division next year.
We'll get there.
Baker. Oh, I can't wait till we get to the NFC South.
So we got the
Huge
AFC
job.
South. I mean, the only team that's really made moves here outside of the Colts getting Garner is Houston.
They made a big signing with Laramie Tunsil.
Mm-hmm.
He brought his gas mask with him. People don't forget.
Oh yeah, never forget.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I think that's outside of that. I mean, Jacksonville is really not.
But
gonna do anything.
But they don't. They lost Brandon Cooks though. Too,
Yeah.
So like the other side of the ball.
I feel like that's going to come down to them drafting.
Did you see Michelle's comment?
They're gonna draft a lot. No stashies.
She does not like facial hair.
Damn.
I can't grow
Beckles.
facial hair to begin with, so
That's a win-win.
right. But
That is a win-win.
I actually did grow facial hair for No Shave November this year, and it was
Nice.
like the most hair I've had on my face ever.
Blaine Gabbert visiting with the Raiders.
Yeah, you need a serviceable backup for when Jimmy G gets hurt.
Right.
Inevitably.
Did you guys see the Bunny Ranch putting on for Jimmy G?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
Man. Oh man. Are we allowed to share that picture on here? Because that was funny as hell. Is this a family podcast? Because I swear a lot.
Yeah,
Can
but
we
I mean,
find this real quick.
It's not. I mark explicit on the.
I mean,
episode
yeah.
when we upload them.
the Jacksonville's
Attaboy.
probably not going to make many offseason moves. They don't need to. Tennessee, it's all depending on what they want to do at their running back and quarterback position.
You have Derrick
Colts,
Henry.
they got to figure out a lot.
Colts need to sell the whole franchise.
The whole thing.
Just throw it in the dumpster.
The Texans, yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean, they made some moves. I mean, losing Cooks was big. Getting Schultz was kind. I like Dalton Schultz.
Yeah, but he took a fat L, bro. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
So Dallas offered him three-year for 36,
Mm-hmm.
and he decided to play the market and got 1 year for 9,
Yeah.
which
Yep.
$9 million paycheck. Meh, you know what I mean? Cool, awesome, dope. But that is nowhere near, oh my God, I'm going to have to Google it. And I don't like pulling my phone up while we're on the podcast, but who was the NBA player that did that too? He played for the Lakers, and he took that bet on himself, and he just had the biggest L of all time. Please tell me y'all know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. I can
So
picture
now-
it right now, but I can't remember. No, I can picture it right now, but I can't. I couldn't tell you his name, but I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
So, and then since we're on them, I've been seeing this a lot too. This was one of the spots I saw fitting too for Lamar because they have the money.
Houston.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only
I
problem,
thought Young, though.
I don't know what they have to give up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're taking Stroud.
They can pretty much give them all, the Browns picks.
Right.
Right. They sound what's his name from Buffalo? Singletary.
Dennis Schroeder. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Good old Schroeder.
It was Dennis Schroeder. It was like a 4-year, $84 million deal. Yeah. Dennis Schroeder passed on an $84 million deal. Oh, God.
Dude, that ball was high.
He smoked that.
Yeah.
What an L. What an L.
But yeah, I mean that could be a landing spot for him. Like I said, they'd have to give up a lot.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, you go to that division. I mean, you talk about the NFC South. I mean, the AFC South's just the same. I mean, outside of Jacksonville,
Yeah.
Tennessee has only went backwards in the past couple of years.
Yeah, poverty division for sure.
They literally went to the playoffs, and then after that, they said, "Yeah, no more."
Those that are watching right now, let's test this out. Those that are watching right now, throw in the chat where you think Lamar is going. We'll continue.
Ian says Colts.
I say Colts.
That one actually does make sense. But if you guys watched the first episode, every quarterback in the league was going to the Colts. They were going to have a 16-man depth chart of quarterbacks.
Yeah, they were eventually just going to start lining up at receiver.
One per quarter, man. One per quarter.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad. I mean, you got JT back there, and then they got two big young tight ends.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's his name? Alec Pierce. He's a little stud.
Introducing your starting center, Jimmy Garoppolo.
His power is insane.
Trying to smack my foot?
It is. I think he's turning it out here.
He was the one that, what was it? He's hit a home run in the World Series for two different teams.
Cubs
some
and
crazy stat.
Cubs and Phillies.
And the Classic, and there was something else. The All-Star game.
Oh,
he's so bad.
Dude, the third one, he's taking foul.
He's ahead of them all. This dude's about to throw gas on him. Was it you? Yeah, it's you.
Yeah, it's you.
All right, nobody wants to pick where Lamar's going. I get it. It's fine.
Shake my head, viewing audience.
I mean, let's be real. I mean, where do we think he's going? I mean, Ian, I already know where you think.
Colts. I'm not kidding.
He's staying in Baltimore.
I don't think he stays there. If he stays,
I did. I think it was last podcast or the one before. No, it had to have been last podcast.
There it is.
There it is. Yak cheese, baby. Yak cheese.
My man was all over him.
Good Lord.
It was that whole AB, bro. That whole AB. He was in that boy's ass.
Pause. Why would you not just walk him?
Just so everyone knows.
He's going yard on him.
Dinger.
Just pitch around. Oh, we got a game now.
Dinger.
Yep. 3-2.
We just have people on base, bro.
Top of the eighth, one out.
You've now hit a home run in the World Series for two different teams and hit one in the WBS championship.
We do have a pick. Michelle said Lamar is going to Seattle.
All right. I respect it because Michelle is a Seattle fan and she absolutely despises football. They did just sign Geno.
Yeah.
They signed Geno.
They're probably going to draft a quarterback.
Extremely improbable that Lamar goes there, but thank you for the interaction.
And thank you for participating.
All they do is trade. They'll buy him out, but yeah.
Can you guys tell that this is a Steelers tree? Or no? Does it
Yellow
look like a Christmas tree?
Oh, this Turner? Oh.
Yeah. They're going low and away.
Loads he hits this.
See ya.
Yak.
Yeah.
Come on, Trey.
I think that's my two teams. I think it's Atlanta or Houston. I think that's the two I'm between on them. I really do see him in Atlanta. They said no to him, but I mean, does that
I
really?
don't think anybody pays the price. I think he's got one more year in Baltimore. Whether he plays or not, that's on him.
Yeah,
It's 2 firsts for a trade
that's a
because
bomb.
Yeah, that required. Yeah, 2
Whoa.
firsts is required.
You see
I mean,
that dude on
MJD
the
made a
bottom
great
on
case for
Paul?
the Colts. That's what we were talking about last podcast. MJD made a strong case for the Colts because like you're in pretty dire situation right now.
That base hit. There we
That's
go.
Yep, and he's fast as F boy.
Philly's gonna be dangerous.
But yeah, I mean, if I'm Indy, I'm just looking at everything, and I need so much. Why not just give up this pick, move on back, give me Lamar, and go from
Build
there?
around him for 4 years and then figure it out.
Yes.
Doug Dimmadome asked, "What's Stafford's contract in LA?" I just pulled it up. He is signed through. He signed an extension last year.
Oh, he's
2022.
deep.
Yeah, he's there till 2027.
I was gonna say 28.
Ooh.
Yeah,
He's 35.
he got
Big
paid.
contract. You hate that.
That's
Here,
real.
I'll
Shout out his
there.
agent, baby.
We'll get
Yeah.
there, but obviously we're not gonna really talk about them. But dude, you guys read that thing about how much more Ramsey's gonna make by signing with the Dolphins just because of taxes?
Oh yeah.
2.1 million a year
Jesus.
that he saves in taxes.
Fuck, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a bag, though. Oh my god.
He gotta pay for all them kids, dude.
Everybody that's got kids out there, make sure
Look
they're
at that cap hit.
What are
Look
you
at that
doing?
cap hit. 24, 25, and 26.
That's where the Browns are gonna
50
struggle
mil.
for years.
Yeah. They're just gonna keep
Yeah,
pushing
the
it
Rams
back,
are.
pushing it back.
I don't know. The Rams. I know they had an off year. There was a ton of injuries. They might be in trouble out there, man.
They're about to be in heavy trouble.
San Francisco might be elite.
They're losing players left and right.
Seattle's good. Arizona's me.
I mean, name outside of Cooper on that starting roster for the offense that's going to be well.
Matt Stafford.
I said it's going to be well.
Like play well or not?
That man's
Oh.
right shoulder is made of noodles.
Oh.
Shit.
All right, we're all right. We got one back.
All right, where we at right here? We on the NFC?
NFC East. Cover that.
Burn it.
Zeke. Oof. Great for my fantasy team.
Burn
Where
that.
does he go, though? Where does he go? I've heard Buffalo is the front runner.
Yeah, I heard that, and Eckler is another
Did you
option
hear
for
who's
Buffalo.
Buffalo is trying to get first?
No.
Dalvin
Cook.
The Cook brother express. I don't want them to get anybody. Let James Cook be the feature back. Let me keep that trophy in this house for another calendar year. God
No, we
damn.
can bring it over here. We can bring it over here. It's cool.
Yeah, they're trying to get Dalvin.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know
this
if anybody-
he's gonna eat it wherever it goes.
Is anybody going to sign Zeke to be a starter?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
I
I
mean,
think,
say no.
I think he could be, but I feel like the running backs are kind of like,
I feel like everyone's run this double back now, though.
yeah, I mean, they're kind of stacked up. I'm trying to think of a team that like needs a running back. Well, who do the Panthers have now? Because they don't have Hubbard. Hubbard's still there, but Deonta Foreman left.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Where did he go?
Where did he go? I saw it the other day.
Panthers, it's kind of crazy. I feel like they were the L for a second after the Chicago move, but then
He went to the Bears.
made some moves.
Dante Foreman went to the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing. Did not know that.
Yep.
Missed that one.
Dude, Philly is losing a ton.
They are losing a lot. Miles is gone.
They lost 2
But they
corners.
got what's his name? Rashad Penny in the backfield.
Yep.
So if he stays healthy, that's Gucci gang.
Yeah.
Their offense isn't losing too much. It's their defense.
Yeah.
I mean, they lost
They did
2
lose
corners.
a lot of talent. San Francisco signed Javon Hargrave. Someone the Steelers should have never let go. Should have definitely paid him. Gardner Johnson went to Detroit. That the whole reason I wanted to talk about this and break it down by team is because I wanted to say Detroit is, in my opinion, winning free agency right now.
They're number 2 for me right now.
Behind
Chicago.
Who just
I thought
said
you were
winning
gonna
free
say
agency?
Tampa Bay. I said Detroit.
I think
I
right
thought
now
John
it's
was going to say
Chicago,
Tampa Bay
Detroit.
because they got Baker Mayfield.
Feeling dangerous.
The Baker Cook, baby.
So, John, when you
He
say
loves turnovers.
that though, do you take into account Chicago's trade with the Panthers?
Yes.
Because I'm talking about just signings, purely
Yes.
signings.
So I think signing maybe, but still, I mean, they've signed. I think they improved at almost all the positions they had to, besides O-line, which is why they got all the picks, so they can draft just O-line.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really. I mean, you can obviously. You can go get O-line in free agency, but it's not an easy thing to do.
It's not, and you're paying top dollar for the quality
Right,
guys that are out there.
So, I mean,
right?
they went and got the positions they needed to get without spending a ton of money, and now they're going to go draft their main need.
Does it? Doug Dimmadome says Atlanta needs a back. I don't know if they're. I don't think they're moving on from Algier though.
No, or what's his name?
And nor would I. Like Zeke is going to want big money, right? Just for the name alone.
Zeke might go
And I'm all.
to LA.
If you're talking about the Chargers,
Huh? No,
or are you talking about the Rams?
Rams.
I could see it. The Chargers first. If they move Austin Eckler, they'll sign Zeke.
I can't even
Because
believe
I see that.
I saw earlier today they granted him permission to seek trades, which he only had 1 year, $6.75 million left on his
That's
contract
crazy.
anyway.
They want to let him go.
If you can get something for him, why the fuck not?
Yeah.
You need a receiver. Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, awesome.
Their
Never on the
receivers
field.
can't stay healthy.
That's what I'm saying. They're
That was their
awesome,
biggest problem
super
last year.
talented.
Their best
Can't stay on the
receiver
field.
after them
It's
two
been
last
Keenan
year
Allen's
was their
problem
backup
since
quarterback.
pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean Chicago. I mean up top there, what we say? Philly lost a lot. Dallas made some moves. Commanders, who knows?
Washington.
They're
Yeah, I
shuffling
mean,
their quarterbacks worse than anyone I've ever seen.
They let Heineke go, didn't they? Heineke's in
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yep. He's got to go get him some new Jordans down there. He's
Which
gotta-
is wild because, like, he was like your best.
He was their
option last year.
starter.
Well, I mean,
And
they got
like,
Howe.
they won games. Like he's
They
not.
got
He wasn't
Howe.
like
They want to. I
tremendous.
think they
but
want to
won
put the
games.
future behind Howe. You got Jacoby there to sit behind him.
I feel like Jacoby's gonna be the starter.
Yeah, I mean they give Howe a little bit longer.
He should have started for the Browns all year.
Should have. They've been better off.
Yeah, but I
yeah, they
mean,
would've.
you know, we could play this should have started all year game.
You can't
Trubisky
pay
should have
someone
started
that
all
much
year for the
not start
Steelers.
him.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah, we were going so well with him.
But to be honest, I mean, you look at this NFC.
1-1.
We just talked about it. Yeah, Green Bay got, Rodgers leaving out, but I think every team in here improved in the North.
The Vikings improved.
I mean, it's the Vikings.
They got rid of Thielen. Kind of
They
an
don't do
improvement.
anymore.
And that's not a shot at Thielen at all. It's just like this year was I think a step back for him.
Oh,
KJ
didn't play
Osborne
well.
looks really good.
and how you? I
Yeah.
mean,
Complimenting
be real, I mean,
Jefferson.
you're sitting there with Jefferson. You look good as a number 2, right? Then you get Hawkinson.
Yeah.
Then you get a good rookie to come in.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess they did. They kind of did their improvements, kind of like end of the year last year with that.
Yeah, I mean,
Right. I was gonna say, like, I was just about to bring up, like, I know it's not an off-season free agency signing, but acquiring Hawkinson at the deadline was fat.
Yeah, that was
for
big.
sure.
So, I mean, here's the thing though with Minnesota. Can you win the big game? Or are you Purdue in the first or second round in the tournament the last 3 years? You know what I mean?
I don't think they still can get it done.
No, like outside of the Minneapolis Miracle, like you're 0-4 all time in Super Bowls throughout your franchise's history. You're the Buffalo Bills without losing them consecutively. Like, are you getting back? Are you really getting back? Are you?
How much you
Not
paying?
the way the NFC is now. No chance. Between San Francisco and Philly lost some people, but that offense is still going to be super potent. The defense isn't just going to suck overnight. They might not be top 5 defense anymore. They might not be top 5. They might not be top 10. But if your offense can score 35 points a game, you're going to win.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
I don't know. We completely wrote off Denver. We didn't even talk about them in the AFC West at all.
Oh, shoot, we didn't.
They really haven't.
They might be better.
Yeah.
Their biggest free agency signing was Sean Payton.
Yeah, I mean, outside of, in this this division, I mean, outside of Jimmy G, I mean, nothing's really changed.
You're so old. All right, so for those of you that watch the podcast but don't know this, my beloved Krista just turned 47 earlier this year, and she just did this big old high kick, kicked the blanket off of her, and her knee cracked so loud that y'all would have heard it echoing if I didn't have my AirPods in. And we just made the best eye contact ever.
Otani's in the bullpen.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
to close it out.
He's gonna do an angel swing and blow it.
We got to get out of this inning though. Big K. Oh jeez.
Yeah, I mean, outside of Jimmy G, I mean, obviously, like you said, Sean Payton thing was the end of the year. Nothing's really changed here.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I feel like that's why we rolled over a little bit. Yeah, we got the NFC North. Like I said, Detroit and Chicago definitely making the most moves out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rightfully so. I mean, Chicago had to do something.
Yeah. I mean, Detroit
Chicago. I don't think next year is going to be the year for Chirac, but they'll be up there. They'll be up there. I think I said it before. Like,
healthy. I mean,
in a couple years, that's going to be Chicago and Detroit's division. They're going to be battling for it.
Right.
At a high level, year in and year out. They're going to be perennial.
Field stays healthy.
Playoff team.
You know, they got a long run in them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit getting Cam Sutton and Gardner Johnson, right? He signed with him.
Gardner Johnson's a huge signing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was too big of a jump. He's too slow to the plate.
Busting the dirt.
He's too slow to the plate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think the Steelers are going to miss Cam Sutton too much, but that also tells me that they're going corner in the draft round 1.
I mean, yeah. You kind of have to.
I'd like for them to go O-line. That's the thing. It's like they don't suck enough to get a top 10 or top 7 pick.
Yep.
But they do suck enough to not make a deep run or even get into the playoffs. You know what I mean? So it's like that weird limbo right now. You know.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I don't think I want a corner, and this is definite black and gold bias. I don't want a corner that's not Joey Porter Jr.
Right.
Your dad got shot in the ass and still played in the fucking AFC Championship game. What? That's gas, bro. That's who I want.
Yeah.
That's grit. That's determination.
Yeah. I mean, it's the Steelers' way. Like, if he's there, they're taking him for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure. Keep the lineage
familial
alive,
ties. 100%.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, he goes before that, which I don't know who would take him before that. I think they just go best available between corner and lineman, O-line.
Yeah.
But
What are we picking at? We're picking at 17?
17, and then we have the first pick in the second, and then
33rd. Yeah.
33rd, yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you hear the stuff I was watching Get Up this morning, and they were saying about Odell, like where they want him to go, where they think he should go?
I heard. Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go for it.
I was just saying. I heard someone Orlovsky, if that's what you're about to talk about. Orlovsky brought up ties to the Steelers for Odell.
Yeah.
Is that what you were gonna say?
Yes, exactly what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Get out of it.
I don't see it happening first off because Steelers don't make the type of signing. But like I don't know if I like.
We have no need at that position. We have no need.
No.
Where's that at?
No.
Because I was thinking about it too. Dan Orlovsky said that. Who, by the way, is a clown in my eyes. Dan Orlovsky is an absolute clown as a pundit and as an NFL quarterback. Nonetheless, he said that Odell would be a good fit for the Steelers. And then he brought up some good points, which is his job, that, Kenny Pickett could use a veteran presence, and we have a young receiving core, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. So then, what do you do? Because you're not putting Pickens in the slot.
I feel like that's a waste of money by you guys, though, too.
Yeah.
Because he wants to
go
play
somewhere else.
Odell, well, and that's the thing, too. We can, just like the conversation, no. I don't want to say just like the conversation I had about Rodgers, because Rodgers, I know it's position specific, but Rodgers has by far had a way better career than Odell has. Odell's famous for 3 good ass catches.
Right. Which Pickens already had a better catch than this year already.
I mean, I
Pickens already beat that catch
thing that
this
you
year.
don't realize is his presence takes so much away from other receivers.
Right. And there's that, but it also opens it up for him too. You know what I mean? Look at how Juju was on the Steelers when AB was here versus when AB wasn't.
Right.
Juju got opportunities because AB was, quite possibly the best route runner in NFL history. Maybe Chad Johnson hasn't beat.
And now he's a rapper.
Or NFL history, whatever. I don't know if I said NFL or NFC. Run the playback. Nonetheless. So that means you put Odell on the wing, you put Pickens in the Y, and then you're putting Deontay in the slot. You think Deontay's going to go to the slot?
He might as well.
Yeah.
Well,
see,
and nothing
I
against the Steelers. Odell's kind of in the position where he wants to obviously come back. He wants to play. He wants to compete. But he's also in the position where he wants to compete for Super Bowl, and he wants to get paid.
Yeah.
He's okay with missing out on both, but he's not going to come back and play to miss the playoffs.
Wow, they're bringing in Ohtani for the close, bro.
I mean, would you if you were Japan?
Is Trout going to be up this inning?
Trout's leading the inning off, I think.
Trout's leading the inning off?
I think it's 8-9.
No, it might not be.
He is batting, though. He has a helmet on.
Yeah, no, it might be 9-1-2. I can't even remember who made the last out. We've had so much great Squatchin sports content.
Yeah. How sick would it be if Trout has a bomb to tie it up off of Tony?
Or walks it off against him?
Dude, that would be
tight.
I mean,
so did you guys watch the Mexico-Japan game yesterday?
Yeah.
I saw highlights.
Holy
they shouldn't even have been in the game.
Oh, what a game. But yeah, Japan walked it off in the bottom of the ninth.
Yeah. Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
But yeah, I think he goes somewhere. I mean, it sounds crazy, but he might go somewhere like San Fran. They can get the money.
Bro, there was God damn, they can afford that?
Yeah.
There was 11 teams that showed up to his workout, and he still hasn't gotten an offer yet. So,
did you guys see that Cam Newton was at Auburn's pro day?
I didn't know he was at their pro day. I know he's trying to get looked at, though. I saw that. I was messing around on Sleeper earlier today.
He went to work out to showcase their wide receivers.
How old is he now? 33, 34,
He's up there.
32?
He's out there. Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
I don't know if Cam gets signed anywhere either, though.
No.
Like, we all thought he was going to last year, you know? Team
Right.
desperate for him. Shout out my little brother. I don't know if he's watching the podcast or not. Cam Newton was always his go-to in fantasy football, bro.
He was.
Oh, yeah, and like for a couple years there, it was great.
Yeah.
It was a smart-ass
He
pick.
knew he was getting a touchdown.
He's
Ooh.
going to do that Superman celebration, but not for a while now.
He played that ball good, but did you see the movement on that pitch?
No, I was looking at actually into your steel blue eyes. Damn, I ain't never seen you speechless before, cuz. We need Ian back to mediate. We'll just sit here and bullshit the whole time. We gotta keep this on sports.
That was crazy, the movement on that pitch.
Dude, Ohtani is the best player in the MLB.
He threw one, I think they said it was 103 the other night.
He just threw 101 into the dirt. He honestly, he could very well go down as the best baseball player to ever live.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, no one's hitting.
MVP if he stays healthy. You don't.
No, you can't.
How do you beat
I
out
was showing Christian the other night. Like,
and then
dude,
goes
he batted
16 home runs?
He batted 273 last year, had over 30 home runs, and went like 9-2 on the mound with a sub 2.5 ERA. Like, that's disgusting.
Seven. It was like average of like 6.2 or 6.3 innings a game, hitting like it was like 0.7 home runs. Like, what are you doing?
Absolute animal.
Dude,
absolute animal. Did you see Japan's starter last night? So Ian, I don't know if you would have saw this. They may have showed it on the highlights. At one point in the game, he had thrown 21 fastballs, and 20 of them were over 100 miles an hour. Kid's 21 years old.
Wow.
Kid's 21 years old. Yeah. Gas.
Yeah, the Angels are literally going to be like, all right, Ohtani and Trotter, our team, we're never going to win anything, but we're going to spend all our money on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could get it. Oh,
time goes, this like 100-mile-per-hour pitching is going to be like start becoming a regular thing. It's not going to be as impressive anymore.
No,
I could see like
you know, they're all just improving on technology and different ways. Ways to
their mechanics.
They're putting them in like perfect arm
out. Yep.
Full count. This is big. This is real big. Also, I'm vibing to the music, by the way.
Left down.
Left idea that was
going.
That's strong.
Yep. I knew exactly where that sucker was going.
I found it.
This is go
talk. I was like, you know what? Let's throw a little music on there in the background. That way, it's just not silent.
I like it. It's real subtle.
Yeah.
It's real subtle. I enjoy it, though.
That's his biggest go-to.
It's all instrumental, so there's no copyright infringement to worry about. You're smart, Beckles.
Yeah, I mean, it was part of the restream, so I can't take too much credit of it, but it said background music, royalty-free music in your streams.
Take the credit. God damn it.
It was my idea. It was my idea. They just happen to have it.
Yes, sir.
Let's go, baby. Trout, walk this baby off.
Hey, do you have Mookie Bunt right here?
I live bet a.
Wow, that was so close to take on a 3-2 count, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Dude's so big, dude.
He's massive.
I cannot believe that worked.
Do you bunt here if you Mookie bets? I mean, he's quick.
I don't know.
Bobby Witt, baby.
It's hard to take a bat out of Mookie's hand, bro.
I know.
Yeah. But then there's also, like, there's the other side of that coin. Like, do you want to hit into a double play ball?
Right, double play ball, or he hits a pop out. Now you're in a different scenario.
Yeah. This is actually going to line up perfectly. We got about 20 minutes left in the podcast, and this is top 9. Give me extras. Fuck it. Bonus baseball.
Good pitch.
That's a strike.
I love how they showed the fire. I love how they showed the fire like 100 miles an hour, and it was 98.
Right. That kind of looked like a cutter. Unless his forcing has that much movement. Oh, now you can tell it's a Pittsburgh themed tree. There we go.
Oh no!
And
That's not
the problem.
great.
That is why
That's
you
the
bunt.
problem. Again,
That-
I wouldn't bunt with Mookie, but you bring in a pinch runner. I know you don't want to make outs on the bases. Why doesn't he have the go sign?
That's
Yeah.
why you bunt.
Why don't you at least put on the hit and run? I don't know what this is.
Now you got to strike out your boy.
Here, throw it to me.
Does he get it done? I hope he hits it. I hope he hits a bomb and then winks at him.
That'd be
That's
sick.
like the only thing Otani
A
understands.
lot of drama set on the stage here. Apologies to the viewing audience, but we're pretty hooked on this. What a slider! Jesus.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
moving.
that's why I took the share screen down. I'm not even really paying attention to that anymore.
Yeah, no, F all that. Sorry, guys. This is a once in a every 3-year occurrence. So we're gonna peep it. Rocking the Pirates hat just for it.
Ooh!
Ooh.
that
Oh,
one?
man, you got to connect with that one.
That's about as middle as it gets.
That's 101 going 115 back out.
Yeah, you got to connect with that. Go on, if he even touches that thing.
Do you think they've ever just messed around at practice and Shohei pitched to Trout?
There's no way they're wasting that.
Not like this. Probably not like this.
No. Okay, yeah, good point. Maybe BP behind a net or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Trout. Yeah, they do that. Trout hits one up the middle, connects with them.
Bro, how the fuck are you a position player? You throw 100 on the bump. Like, what?
Right.
Consistently, too. It's not like he's throwing 96, 97. And he's like, ooh, I'm touching 100. No, he throws 100.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That was middle, boys.
I think
Yep.
that's a
That
wrap.
was middle right there.
Yep. That was it right there.
I think it's a wrap.
Oh, jeez. He's late.
I think it's a wrap.
Hey, I'm not mad
Stay on
about
base.
it. We won World War II.
You may have won the battle.
Am I right?
We won the actual war.
That's my boy, Ian. That's my boy.
Swing and run.
Swing and run. Strike out to get on. If Mike Trout homers on this pitch, I'm taking my shirt off. Finishing the rest of the podcast. Nips out. I promise.
I can promise.
Please don't hit a home run here. Just get on.
Great pitch.
Well, fuck.
You know what makes me mad?
What?
Is
Losing?
literally
I hate it.
the fact that, like,
Wait, before you go. Is it that I don't have to take my shirt off?
yes. It makes me so mad that literally we can't have the best Americans there.
Who's missing?
Where on what position?
The roster.
Over half of it. The whole pitching rotation would be completely different. Garrett Cole would be there. Max Scherzer would be there. Our closers would be two different people. But
Get
you
Bednar, bro. What else you want?
Scherzer,
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't look
and
like
Garrett Cole.
pitching was the problem. You know.
Bats would have been a little different. I mean, you would have still had Mookie, Trout, 1-2. I mean, who wouldn't?
Yeah, you still have
Trey
Paul
Turner?
Goldschmidt.
Yeah.
Trey Turner's
mean,
there.
Trey Turner was
Absolutely.
there.
The pitching would have changed a lot.
I mean,
So
Drake-
why? Well, how did
Okay.
they pick their players? Why weren't they there?
They weren't allowed to.
The team said they weren't allowed to.
Correct. Yeah, Scherzer's not allowed to do probably anything.
Right.
He's probably barely allowed to
Yeah,
go.
you don't see any Dodgers there.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it this way, but I mean,
Mookie's a Dodger now.
Mookie.
What am I talking about?
Yeah,
Mookie's
yeah.
a Dodger.
I hate
Why
to
isn't
say
Clayton
it this
there?
way, but like, think of like
Because
these
it's
other
not wanted
countries
to,
playing, right? Like, how many of them are actually in the MLB?
Who on our?
I mean, the Japan players.
Yeah,
I mean, they
3?
should be.
There's 3 of them.
Why are we not? Why
Yeah,
are we
there's-
not going out and getting these guys?
That
Right,
guy
but
that hit that
dude-
bomb, they need to sign tomorrow.
I mean,
Right.
Japan's professional program is actually pretty good.
Oh no, for sure. I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying like
as you can see.
but they all were allowed to go participate. You know what I mean?
Hmm?
The Angels obviously don't care.
And this is our World Series here.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's tough. I feel like the teams let the international players play, but not like the U.S. players play. I don't know. Good game, Japan, but I'm fucking pissed.
I hedged my bet on another sports book, so I had Japan winning one, I had USA winning one, so I was good either way.
Talk about hedging your bets.
You put money on the Japs?
In,
Damn, John.
in another sports book.
Uh,
Oh yeah, man!
Eh.
Shout out my cousin for recommending that.
all I'm saying is I don't know if you guys have ever watched like their games overseas. They
No, I've
celebrate.
never
like,
found myself watching a Japanese professional baseball game. No.
I probably inadvertently bet on it at one point, like late at night when I needed to win money.
To be honest, I've watched their games without even like
knowing you're watching it.
I've watched just their games.
How
in general
hammered were you?
for like recruiting?
I did not know Shohei didn't know English. I didn't know he needed
Oh,
an
not at all.
interpreter.
No, that's why I said Mike Trout's gonna wink at him and he's not gonna understand. He doesn't know any.
Really? Still?
Yeah, no. Trout has been learning more than
Japanese.
Shohei has,
Yeah.
so they can communicate. Because English is obviously harder than Japanese.
I can't believe he came in and closed that game out. What a slider, too.
Dude, he's gonna rag on him all year long.
Maybe, yeah.
Dude's a stud.
That's cool, though. That's
Oh, for
cool,
sure.
like from a teammate aspect. Like, I know just like, obviously I've never played at this level, but growing up playing baseball and shit like that, like the guys that were on my travel team and shit, when you'd face them in the regular in-house season, like it always meant a little bit more.
Right.
Right.
for sure.
So like if you extrapolate that to a scale of actual professionalism and actual talent, like that had to be dope for both of them. Like, yeah, Trout, it sucks you're on the wrong side of it. But for Shohei, just snapping off that fucking slider, bro. That would have been ball 4, but you don't know that, bro. That move, that was
Yeah.
dirty.
How much do you think?
That was
that
dirty. Hell of a game. Hell of a game. Hell of a tournament. Shout out Mexico. They had a great run too. Did you see your boy Rosarena balling out?
My man to let his shirt hang out. He was out signing autographs in the outfield.
He did mid-game.
Yeah, he's out there. Like,
Mid-game.
oh yeah, I got you. Taking hats off, taking baseball, signing them mid-game. He didn't care. Shirt out.
Yeah, no,
gold
I
out.
gained a lot of respect for him. I like him. He's one of my favorite players now.
Hey, that's why he's in the Super Goat this year.
That's right. Did you see the Indians or whatever Guardians are playing in Pittsburgh this year?
Are they?
Yeah.
Tampa plays up here again in Cleveland.
I was bummed out. I wanted to go see Seattle play Cleveland, but so Cleveland opens the season in Seattle with a 4-game, and then like right after that, they play Seattle here, and it's Easter weekend. So I'm working Friday, and then I'm going back to Pittsburgh to see the family on Saturday and Sunday. Can't even go. Now I gotta wait a whole another calendar year.
All because I guess I ever watched Ichiro. Japanese players are huge.
Pretty big.
Some big boys. Ugh, that hurts.
It was all long balls.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's what the whole classic was. I watched most of the games. That's what they all was.
Yeah.
Love bombs.
It was literally. I mean, think about like the All-Star game. You know what I mean? Like when that's how the ALNL goes in a sense. You know,
Yeah.
it's the best pitching. I
When
mean,
is opening day? Is it the 30th?
It's next week.
yeah,
So crazy.
it is
Yeah.
wild. Yeah, there you go, right there, April 1.
On Fox, though. Yeah, I just didn't know when like the actual opening. You know how they always have that one game.
Yeah, who's
Yeah.
opening this year?
Couldn't tell you. I know it's never this team.
You're right.
You're not
I'll be
wrong.
at the home opener.
Yeah, you going?
Oh yeah.
What day is it?
My McCutcheon jersey.
Oh, it's the
Friday
most
the 7th.
expensive game. It's $27.
For the
Sorry, I
Pirates
could
game.
only.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
No, it's actually expensive for a Pirates game.
Because Kutch's back.
Yeah.
What day did you say it was, Ian? The 7th?
Yeah.
Is it the 31st opening?
Probably.
That's weird because there's games. I mean, spring training all the way up till the 30th.
I can tell you.
I feel like the Braves Nationals would not be it. Mets Marlins wouldn't be it.
Doesn't they do it weird because I think like spring training games are still actually playing when the first actual game starts.
It's March 30th. That makes more sense because the 28th is the gap, so they get one day off. So it's the 30th. So it's Braves Nationals that open it up. Braves Nationals and Giants Yankees. Of course, the Yankees are part of it.
At 1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Pirates play Reds. At
Yeah, you got the
4:30 on
Reds to
that, so.
start, and then yeah, I mean they get after it.
Man, you remember how terribly, horrifically, historically bad the Reds started last season?
Of course, the Phillies had the first Sunday night
4
game.
26 or something like that.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, Phillies win it all. They stay healthy.
No, they're not.
Dude, there's no way they don't.
They're going to do everything else that all Philly professional sports did this year.
No.
Get where the promised land is and choke.
Snugly, dude.
Choke. We ain't out here chilling for Philadelphia, John. Come on, bro. You lived in Pittsburgh long enough to know that.
You think I want to root for the Pirates?
No, ain't nobody telling you root for the Pirates. We're just telling you we don't root for Philadelphia out here. That's all. There's rules. There's levels to this shit, bro.
Well, they win it.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
Good old Big Poppy and A-Rod out there. Yeah, I mean, what a game, I guess.
It was a good game.
It was. Oh, it's already all over. Ohtani strikes out Trout.
That's a hell of a beard. Jesus Christ.
All
right, boys. I think that's enough.
Yeah, I think it's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. We've been on it for hour 50. We reached 7 views again. 7 live views. That seems
Moving
to be
on
the,
up with Jefferson's, baby.
Yep. All right, so double digits here soon. As always, those of you who watched us live, thank you. We appreciate you.
Appreciate y'all.
Especially when it's mostly Eastern Standard Time, people, when it's almost 11 o'clock. I know I'm ready for bed. But those that Tom is still here. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate you.
What a guy. What a
From
guy.
the YouTube
Just so you guys know, Tom is in the trades. Tom gets up at early as fuck o'clock in the morning and goes and makes sure your houses have air conditioning and have heat. What an individual. Appreciate you, Tom. Also, you suck at Catan, bitch.
Yeah, on that, like Ian said, we appreciate it all. Make sure you guys, if you guys are following on one platform, we'd appreciate it if you follow the other ones. I think Ian put up the link tree in our bio. I think we're on a total of four platforms right now.
Yeah, dude.
YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Spotify.
Spotify, yeah. Spotify is nothing yet, but I mean, it makes sense for right now. We're doing live videos and stuff like that. So the audio is on Spotify. If anyone wants to listen to us on Spotify, on the go, you know, we're all here for it. But we appreciate the views either way, anyway. You know, doesn't matter how you watch it. We just appreciate it regardless.
Support is support, big dog.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Support is support, and it
That's
means
right.
the world.
Yep. So again, those that watch it, not live, cool too. We appreciate it. Tell your
And we
friends.
Keep in mind. Wait a minute. God damn it! I wanted it out of the picture. Keep in mind that we are normally live on Mondays. Beckles just does awesome adventures and just always ends up with Pens tickets.
Well,
And
I will say
Also,
we
we didn't even talk about you didn't bring home the dub. God damn it!
Yeah,
we gotta
well-
save that for next week.
we didn't actually go to the game last night. We met some of Michelle's friends out to watch the game.
Okay.
So my Facebook post was a lie.
Way they're playing. Yeah, I mean, I won't say anything. It's fine. For those that make it to the end of this, you know, they'll find out. But yeah, that's a topic for next week, depending on how the Penguins decide to do this week. Because right now, I'm not happy about it. So we'll just end it at that.
Yeah, we for sure want to
talk about reeling.
Yeah, obviously stuff comes up, and hopefully after this month, we will be doing Saturday night sweats. But it's March Madness, and I got to work.
What are Saturday night sweats, John?
Tell the people.
That's where we sweat it out all night long.
We're sweating it out on what? Pastrami sandwiches?
Oh, we're gonna be sweating the
We
bets.
just sit here, hot box
Sweaty
it.
betties.
We're sweating the West Coast bets.
Sweaty betties.
We will have different guests on and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a social thing. But yeah, after April 7th, when this competition ends, I will be doing Saturday night sweats.
Ooh, after April 7th?
That's when the tournament ends.
All right, write it on your calendar. Put it in your pocketbook.
We're in the Elite Eight
Johnny's
right
getting
now.
sweaty on Saturdays. Yeah, and also shout out the other sports that we didn't bring up tonight. You kind of got overshadowed with March Madness and NFL offseason and the World Baseball Classic, because it was a hell of a tournament.
For sure.
It was a hell of a tournament. I'm excited for baseball to be back. It is really hard being a Pirates fan, but that's how the game goes. So,
And next Monday,
also,
we'll
real
be
quick,
narrowed
shout out
down
Kraken. They're
on
winning
the
right now.
Next
So-
Monday, we will be narrowed down onto probably who's winning the gift card.
Probably.
Well,
Well,
we'll be pretty close.
it's just
we'll be
Elite Eight this
pretty
week,
damn
or
close
Sweet
to
16,
it.
right? It's just going to decide Elite Eight, so we still got.
No, it's both.
Oh, it's Sweet 16 and Elite Eight this week.
Thursday, Friday, and
16
Saturday,
and
Sunday.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So by
That's
the
exciting.
time we do our podcast Monday night, we'll know who the final four are.
Correct.
That's exciting. Dope.
Yep.
Here for it.
Yep.
All right,
All
guys.
right, boys.
Always fun
As
talking.
always, much appreciated.
Yep. Everybody,
Cheers.
have a great night. Peace out.